Welcome to Real Estate with Ryan. So excited to be with you on a Saturday talking real estate. My favorite thing at this time of the year. It's fall. The weather's changing. It's getting a little cooler. The leaves, before you know it, will change. In a blink of an eye, it will be the holidays. How I was always telling Nick, I said, how quickly has time flown? It seems like September's just gone in a blink of an eye. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. Time's flying. Maybe kids are wearing daddy down. I don't know, man. Do you guys think that time is flying this year? 2022. Hard to believe it. Soon we'll think 2023. All that and so much more. You're tuning into Real Estate with Ryan. As you know, we've got a jam-packed show for you. So I don't want to go down left field and start talking about everything, kind of let you know what we're talking about the show. So we got a good show. Been busy bees. Everybody that came out to Vol Village last week that visited us, me and April were out there and we had a blast. If you guys didn't know, we beat Florida last week. I figured you guys might know. Man, what an exciting crowd. Kind of wanted to start off the show with that. A lot of energy down there from the Vol Walk to Vol Village to pregame to postgame. Just a lot of excitement. So we're going to do it next Alabama game in-house. We'll be there. Make sure if you didn't have a chance to stop in and say hi. We're always giving away some neat, cool things. I always continue to do that at each home game. As you know, we're a proud sponsor of the Vols, and we're giving away 2 tickets to two team members. Is that team members? Is that good? Yeah, it works, right? We're going 2 groups of people, parking pass, signed Hendon Hooker autograph football, and some swag. We've got a jersey that we're going to give away this year. We've got helmets and some different stuff. And it just happens to be good friend Hendon is looking like Heisman hopeful. So we won't say much about that, but they're starting the Heisman hype up. What an amazing game he played and the whole team played. And if you guys didn't follow us on social media at all, I posted my wife. She was over there and she was doing the chomp. Everybody was chomping and she was out there. She was pumped. So it was good times in East Tennessee. So exciting. And as you know, the real estate market, never a dull moment in our industry. It's hot. We've got sellers that are a little nervous in the market. We got buyers that are nervous. We got lenders that are nervous. We got the feds pushing the market to rates that we've not seen in rapid time. I think the rates just closed one yesterday, over 7%. Over 7%. So the market's changing. What are you going to do? Going to buy, you're going to sell, we're going to rent. We're going to talk about all that and so much more with Real Estate with Ryan. And our show topics today, it's a good topic. We help a lot of seniors throughout the area. And downsizing's big. It all will happen to us. It'll probably happen to us one time. You don't need the big house, Ryan. Kids have gotten bigger. They've gone to school. They're in different areas. I need to downsize. I need to focus with this inflation and the economy. I just don't need this house. Don't need 2 or 3 acres. So we're going to talk about all the emotions and what goes into downsizing, how we can do it effectively. And yes, while the interest rates are where we're at in the market, still a large amount of flux of people coming into our area. I got the Case-Shiller report that just came out a couple of days ago. We'll give you some real data across the country where the housing market is, some numbers, and where we're projecting to go in 2023. All right. Before we start, as always, we got to say some congrats to our great new listings over there on 1010 Elm Street. Going to hit the market. That will go quickly. 3555 Scottish Pike, Scottish Highland Way in Sevierville. Beautiful cabin out there. Custom built, true log cabin. It's got a nice little creek down through it, very private. Want to check that out. You know, our cabins, we've got several cabins that we have on the market, and you can visit all those on ryancoleman.org. It's a great time to invest in the Smokies. If you're an investor, you understand the market. We're approaching the end of the year. If you've listened to my show on cost segregation, a lot of these big cabins, they'll come in, reduce your taxes, and have an opportunity to do a cost segregation on it. You want to check those out on my website. Congrats to our seller on 1616 Gillespie Avenue. Okay. Congrats to him. Record time in a couple weeks. 7805 Webster Drive. Looks like we got through all those hurdles. Pending in just a couple weeks from closing. Smoky Run Drive. That was some beautiful land out there, about 15 acres in Roane County. Under contract. 6361 Panther Creek Road. Under contract. Davis Lane. Congrats on the closing. And you're transferring from California. They were at the closing table and they said, don't know anybody, but we're bringing family over. I said, well, you do now. You're family. That's family, man. You got new family in town. And so they were super nice young couple, just exciting to work with. It's been a pleasure and so excited to be part of that journey there. And then Lucille Lane, good friend of mine, got his house sold record time, allows him doing some investing. So you can see we're busy. I think the other day, was it a 7 to 12 to 2? That's about my hours this week. It's 7 a.m. to somewhere about 2 a.m. It's been madness. But that's what we always say here in East Tennessee, the fall market, and a lot of people don't understand it, is really one of our busiest times over here. It's always madness. I can't really pencil what the one reason is. Most everybody says spring market, which is really busy, but it's a time where everybody seems to put their home on the market. Busy, 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 right? Kids going to school. It's the hottest time of the year. But our market with the Smokies and so many people relocating in the area, it's just a wonderful time to be. Great to be in real estate, right? Have a lot of opportunities and have a lot of way to help people throughout the region. I've got some housing numbers for our local market that maybe you want to tune into and kind of know some real news in our East Tennessee market. We've got 3,829 active homes on the market. One of the biggest things that you guys want to watch about or kind of keep an eye on is the active inventory. You know, the market changes, is up, it goes down, the rates, they changed, and there's a lot of things in fluctuation. But the amount of inventory that's on the market versus the amount of buyers that are out there, that's really going to be the supply and demand, and that's what's going to control the market. We're about at 3,829. So in the beginning part of this year, somewhere in March, we're at 1,500. So we see inventory increasing quickly. We're seeing inventory in the last month probably go up by a couple hundred. All right. But let's go to the amount of homes that are selling. Pending now in the Knoxville DMA, we have 3,035 homes. So we've got almost 3,800 homes on the market, and we have about 3,035 pending. That's not bad at all. Well, you say, Ryan, have we seen a change with homes not selling and sitting on the market longer? Yes, we have. We've seen homes sitting on the market a little longer because we're getting back to more of a normal market. Okay, we're not getting where there's 50 offers on one property, and we're doing the highest bid and no, I haven't had a chance to see it kind of deal. That's okay. You still make an offer anyway. Oh, by the way, got to waive your inspection, waive your financing contingency and all that stuff. So we knew it was a season. It's not going to be there forever. So we're not in that market. And if you're a seller in the market and if you're not tuning in, we're not there. All right. So understand that we're still getting multiple offers. I just got one yesterday. Congrats. Did we leave out Miss Newman? I think, Miss Newman, we're saving it for you, sweetheart. Miss Newman, pending 4419 Wonderland Drive. Not only did we get her house sold in record time, and we helped her find one in Oak Ridge. So we were talking about that. And then the market, she didn't have the success in the market. She had it out on the market for sale by owner. And our marketing came in and we did get 2 contracts. But that's not always the case. She was surprised. Very surprised. But that's the power of our marketing, what we're seeing. But the norm is we're not seeing that. But we are seeing a healthy pending status. Now, how many did not expire or expired, Ryan? Listen to this number. In the last 90 days, we only had 495 that didn't sell. Now, here's the big number. How many homes were taken off the market or canceled? The number will surprise you. 2,843 in the last 90 days. What does that mean? Did they really expire or did they just change their mind? I don't know. But we know a lot of things are movement on the market. We're seeing that increase coming off the market. Now more than ever, guys, we need to have an opportunity to know where our pricing is in the market. And I use this as we segue into our second part of the show, service that we offer all the time for our clients. If you want to go on our website, it's easy. It's ryancoleman.org. Go there. We'll give you an instant evaluation of your home, or actually it's email, and take your time, give you some instant value over the weekend, give you some idea where to start. Our new service is a text service. It's very easy. We're not going to bother you, but it's a good way to set a stage to know where your home is in today's market. That number is easy, guys. Get your pen out. 865-290-2290. 865-290-2290. Just text us at your convenience. Maybe you know somebody is thinking about buying or selling, and maybe they're not ready now, but we lead into the 2023 market. Start with that opportunity. And then if you get closer, you want us to come out, we have that conversation. We've got this, and as you know, we're talking about so much more into the second half about downsizing. Stay with us.
Success is achieved on the practice field. This is where I perfect my craft. It's hours of preparation to ensure that I am game ready.
Real estate's no different. It takes preparation and a solid game plan to achieve the best results.
Whether you're watching a game
or buying or selling a home, trust your hometown experts.
Hometown Realty is East Tennessee's #1 real estate group and a proud sponsor of the Vols.
I'm Ryan Coleman with Hometown Realty. The real estate market's changing every day. You need to know your home's value in today's market. Text your home address to 290-2290 for an instant, no obligation home evaluation. That's 865-290-2290. And remember, when you're ready to sell, we have a guaranteed sale program to get you in your next home stress-free. Trust your hometown experts. We've helped thousands of people just like you. All right, thank you for staying with us after the break. We got so much to get in here, so I got to stay focused. My marketing director said, hey, topic. You spent the half the show talking about numbers and data, but there's so much going on in the real estate market. You guys, if we can't get it all here, we've got plenty of shows that are online. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube's a good platform. Of course, we're on Google Podcasts and iTunes. You can listen to us. We're always trying to give you the up-to-date information. And we got a lot of great blogs on our websites talking about the real estate market, the housing market, whatever I can't cover here. All right, we're talking about downsizing, overcoming emotions. Before we get into our topic, you know, we got to do it. It's that time. It's East Tennessee. All right, it's fall 60-second update. We'll make it quick. All right, drum roll, please. All right, you know the Vols, our men, big win against Florida. We have upcoming game. We're off this week. LSU next week, noon. It's Death Valley. And LSU, 4-0. Number 8 in the country. The Vols travel into LSU to start a 5-0 season. Hoping that Cedric Tillman, our star wide receiver, will be back in the mix from a injury delay. And then, of course, our men's basketball season starts November 7th. Thompson-Boling Arena. Tennessee Tech, time to be determined. As you know, we'll be there in Vol Village for Alabama game 2. And make sure you check us out. That is our 60-second Vol update. All right. Proud sponsor of the Vols, by the way, if you didn't know. And if you guys are out and about, maybe you've seen our commercials or some different things that we're doing. And keep an eye out. Me and Hendon are on a new commercial that we've got out. You may have seen one, but we got a new one coming out. It's pretty cool when we worked on it. And we're rolling it out this week. So I had really good fun on that. If you guys have seen me out and around town, I always had great compliments, and you're always so kind, and I really appreciate that. We had fun, and Hendon's just a great young man. Parents are just wonderful. They raised just a fine young man, and it's so rewarding for at least our office to see him out there have that success, and the Vols have great success. We were talking about this when I was over Danny White's house the other night, and it was just so exciting to see the whole team gel and have that opportunity, and Hendon really lead and just doing a phenomenal job. And that quiet, soft leadership role, that was just so awesome. And so proud of them, as I know you guys are proud of the Vols and everything that brings to the area. I tell you, there's nothing like energy in East Tennessee, and the Vols are on fire. And as my friend Brandon said, it's great when they're winning, right? So make sure you follow us on social media. We won't talk any more about that. We're giving away tickets to every home game and basketball and a lot of other sports as well. So follow us. All you got to do is like, subscribe, and share. We're giving away all kinds of stuff, but you got to be on there to be registered so we can give you the free stuff. All right, we're talking about the market. Real quickly, let's talk about overcoming oversizing. Overcoming objections and handling the downsizing process when you're moving from your home. Downsizing happens to all of us. Well, you understand that your adult children might make you feel guilty for leaving that place all the childhood memories. It's where Junior grew up. And, I have some great friends or some clients. I'll call them friends. They're my friend, man. They're family, part of the family, where they had this wall and it had all the ages of the children and of anything he wanted to take from it. He said, I'm taking that piece of the wall. And I kind of came back and told April, I said, are we bad? We don't have, we don't have little Kinsley or Isaac. We don't have their little heads marked. And I felt bad that we didn't do that. But there's so much memories. And that's what we talk about real estate is how impactful. It's not just a house. It's not just your, return on investment. It's not just, hey, I want to buy this house and I'm going to make a ton of money. Housing ownership is one of the most important things you can do. Forget the money factor, right? The memories that you're going to create, the memories that, when my daughter was brought home, and the house that we were in was her first house, I'll never forget that. And that opportunity's pictures to remember that house has a lot of memories. My son was born right after COVID and in his house and how he was taking his first steps. Those are just important memories you won't ever leave. And so you could understand that a lot of memories are in these houses. And so it's very hard to leave, but there's a time and a season. And I have so many of my great clients that we work with on a daily basis that say, Ryan, I just cannot every Saturday maintain all the yard, all the work. I'm getting up there a little bit in age and I don't have anybody to help me. Can't find anybody to come work. And we just want to enjoy traveling. We want to do some stuff. We want to go see the grandbabies. I want to do some things that when I was working, I couldn't do. And, all those things kind of come into place. Of course, one of the biggest things, I've got a great client. They're moving closer to Knoxville and she has 21, believe it or not, grandbabies, a huge house. During the holidays, she goes down to Florida, gets this big, huge house where all the grandbabies can come together. And her goal was she's going to move up here closer, closer to hospitals and things like that, closer to her babies. But so the grandbabies, everybody can have a big house so they can all get together. That's what it's all about. Family, holidays. But somebody, just like our family, maybe we rotate where we're going to come, maybe it's not grandma's, maybe it's the cousins, maybe it's your brothers, maybe it's, at Ryan and April's house. I mean, who knows where it's at, but we're going to change the venue. And then the biggest thing, which I'm probably on that same, maybe it's a guy thing, afraid of change. Are we afraid of change? Making that big move? Client yesterday, just talking about her. She was ready to move and, not a big deal. She said, Ryan, I've bought and sold homes and I've done this a time or two and this is not a big deal. But you can be easy to be paralyzed by all the unknowns when it's coming to downsizing. You may feel overwhelmed, your work, all the work that needs to be done to prepare it. And you may be a perfectionist where everything has to be perfect. The yard has to be perfect. The garage has to be totally cleaned out. Everything has to be perfect and you can never get it there. All the time while the real estate market's changing rapidly. You turn it on the news and you think it's going right down the tubes, right? You listen to everybody, the housing market, stock market, housing, everything. It's just too much, right? It can get overwhelming. And then you allow all that to kind of come in and really kind of overwhelm you. And then before you know it, you just take it off the market or you don't even put it on the market because it was just too much. I have some great people that are also moving that has a certain season in life where she's bought and sold homes, great seniors, and they've got a condo and we've had some good activity, but it's not exactly what we wanted. And I'm not ashamed to say that because the market is changing as such. And what we've got to do is, everybody understands what a home's worth, what a buyer and seller is willing to pay. That's somebody that is not under any kind of duress. That is just a normal market where we're at today. And what's the best way to know what a buyer and seller is willing to pay? Got to get them in the door. Got to get them inside. Got to have that comparison shopping is what I like to talk about. They're going to determine value because they're going to look here in North Knoxville. They may go over in Powell. Guess what? They may come back to Halls. And then they're going to make a decision that's best for their family. The challenge right now, there's a lot of different things moving in the marketplace. We're not in the marketplace that we were prior, or probably we've not seen in several years. Okay. And so what we've got to do is things differently. We do have to look at pricing, but that's not everything. Our pricing is very important along with our marketing. So understand that with that change of you downsizing and maybe going to a different season in a different place comes the market. It's very, very important you guys get with the professional in the marketplace. You know, we're a great asset for you here. We do this show every week, talk about real estate. I hope you guys enjoy it. We enjoy being with you. We always say you're part of the family. We love doing these things. I try not to record them the best I can. We enjoy spending time with you, and you have to have an opportunity to start somewhere. The first thing you do is get a great agent in your corner that's been there and done that with everything of all the uncertainty with the market. You got to start with that call. Maybe don't call me yet. Go to our website. We've given you a couple opportunities. RyanColeman.org. Text number is 865-290-2290. Or make it simple if you want to talk. 693-SOLD. Best number in real estate. Lots of different options to reach me to talk about, whether it's now or a couple months down the road. We're here for you. We're here to help you through that process. And don't be worried about all the mess. If you call me out to the house, I've seen it all, guys. I've seen everything. There's nothing that we haven't seen, probably. Knock on wood, right? Start that process. And the house doesn't have to be perfect. Let me come out and talk to you how we can help you. And if you're buying, let's sit down, have a conversation of what today's market is going to be, where we need to position you, and how we can get you the best possible deal in today's market. As always, we know we love being with you guys. Have a great show. Excited to be with you. Great for the Vols to be off for a week. Good opportunity to listen to Ryan on the radio. Hint, hint, hint. You guys have an awesome week. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back here next Saturday with Real Estate with Ryan. You guys take care.